Yeah, yeah. Fall through. Got to say that out. What it do, ladies and gentlemen? This is the freshest flowers. This is the freshest flowers. This here is the freshest flowers, and I just want to give my ideas, my thoughts, and more about this thing we call support. Support, quote unquote support. I want to share my thoughts on the thing we call support. My nigga Pop. But yeah, I want to support. I want to speak on the support. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody having a good day out there. By the way, hope everybody having a good day. Hopefully, everybody having a good day. Even if you have gotten some news, regardless of what it is, you know, just kind of do your best to stay positive about everything that happens today. Try your best. I ain't saying do it. I just said try your best to stay positive during the day, during that process, because it's not over. That don't mean it won't end, but it's definitely not over. So just strive for positivity when it comes down to whatever your situation is. You know, so with that being said, man, this is the Freshest Flowers podcast. I can't think of what episode. I think probably 3 or 4. I've been slacking on my podcast, but I do blog about other stuff. Of course, battle rap and I shoot my videos and stuff like that. But this is the Freshest Flowers, and we talking about support. Do we really support those that support us? Are we supposed to support those that support us? Are we supposed to? Are we supposed to? Do you support me because who I am and the bond we have? Or are you gonna support, the product alone, or you're gonna just support me alone, regardless of the product? What do you prefer that you think support is? Because at the end of the day, when it comes down to supporting your friends, your family, it's bittersweet. Family feel like, friends feel like, support me because we're friends, because we're family, support me because of that and only that. They don't look at it as support me because of we're family and the product that you like. They don't look at that. They look at support me because we're friends, because we're family. Now, and then they hit you with that, you support this person because they, you know, this high-end person, that high-end person, or they high-end product, you know, they look at that and go off that. They don't look at it as, I like this high-end product because I like the product. I don't know that person genuinely. I don't know that person personally, but I'm still gonna buy that product because I like that product. They don't look at that. They just look at it as support me because we're family, we're friends. Support me, please support me. You know what I'm saying? They don't look at nothing else. But I'm here to say this, and I'm gonna be honest with it. I support my people, black people. I'm gonna put that out there. I support my black people, right? I'm gonna support that. But one thing I'm not gonna support is some negative shit. I'm not doing it. Now, let's just say a hat or something. I'm gonna support a product that hat. I like that hat because that hat has what I like on it. It has the color, it has the symbol, the logo, whatever, the stitching, the quality of that hat. I like that. I'm going to buy that because I like that product, right? No matter who is by, I'm going to buy it because I like it. Excuse me. I'm going to buy that. Now, if it's something that I don't like, I'm not going to buy it. Until it's something that I like, then I'll wait and I buy it when I like it. Now, when it comes to family, and I'm just speaking on just somebody I don't know, product that I like. Now, when it comes down to family and they pushing their product, they want to get far. You know where they come from. You know what's going on in their life because you know them personally. You know them. You don't know Louis and whoever else personally. You don't know them personally, but the people that you do know personally, you know they're trying to get to where they're at, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna support them as in, okay, I don't like that hat, but I like the fact that you're doing it. I'm going to support the fact that you're doing it, and it's nothing negative. I'm going to support that, so I'm going to share it with my friends. I'm going to like it because the algorithm, it comes from it hit the algorithm at a certain time. It hit the algorithm. How many times it's been talked about from, or even liked, or even the attention that it brings. The algorithm, it feeds off the attention that post or whatever it is receives. So if you're a family or friend, I'm going to post this product because I know where you're trying to go, and I don't have that product. Now, if we're doing music together or doing closing together, don't just do it because we're doing it together and that's it. Even if I'm not doing it with you, support it because you know me personally, you know where I'm trying to go. Now, if you got an issue with a person personally, then you have to settle them, on a personal basis so y'all can come to a end, bring some closure to the personal problem, so then you can feel good and it feels genuine to support that person regardless of what transpired behind the scenes personally. You know what I'm saying? So if a person that you know personally and you have respect for, push that product for that person, with that person. You might not like that hat that they put out. You might not like that shirt that they put out. You might not like that music that they put out. But you know for a fact that somebody else might like it. Somebody else might buy it. You just never know. But if you do it, then it'll bring attention to that person, and then that person. And then another thing, while I'm saying all that, people that don't do that probably fear that they might become richer than them or more famous than them or whatever it is, before them. And it's a sad thing because you shouldn't feel that way. Everybody has a time. And if you don't hustle for that, then it's no way you'll make that, you won't make it happen. You won't make it happen at all. So, hold on, my bad. I got the top off. Pull up in the whip, getting hit while I got the top off. Doing what okay, my bad, too bad. So, just do that. Just make it happen. Support that person. Share their product. If you don't like it, that's cool. You don't have to like it until they bring out something you like. You might like that shirt. You might like that belt or whatever, whoever. I don't know. A lot of people pushing a lot of this today. They pushing a lot of stuff. You got people that don't share information because they feel like that person might take the information and do something better than what they doing with it. Ain't no telling what it is. I don't hold information. I want to give information. I want to receive information because that's just what I feel like needs to be done. Everybody's not looking to be an entrepreneur. You got people that's comfortable with going to work, coming home, not having to deal with these high bills and these rich people problems. They don't want that. They don't want the tax problems. It's just a lot of stuff that people don't want because they know what comes with it. And they knowledgeable to know that. They don't have to. And the crazy part about it, it's just a thing where we put it on ourselves to where every black person has to, or even just any minority, we have to be entrepreneurs. We don't have to stick to the system or whatever the case. Some people just actually know how to beat the system, and they can beat the system. They figuring out the system. So every black person don't have to be an entrepreneur. Y'all can actually go to work and go to school to do something else. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't want to be an entrepreneur, then it's okay. It's okay. But if you have information to give people that want to be that, then pass out the information. They might be able, it might show them that they are able to be an entrepreneur. You know, some people just not fit for it. Like, even if they have the information, it might not just work for them at all, because it's just something that they can't settle with or have or possess, or just can't cope with. They just don't, it's not in their favor. Like, I got the information, I'm gonna use it, but it's not gonna work. So they just could give up and not go with it. You know, some people just not for it. Some people, and it'll show. It'll definitely show. If this is for you, it's gonna show that it's for you. You know, if it's not for you, then it's gonna show. All of it's gonna show. That's all I'm saying, man. So if it's meant for you to have, whatever it is for you to have, whether you're being pushed or not, it's gonna show that it's willing, it's for you. Like, it's for you. It's gonna show if it's for you, regardless of how you feel. You can have people pushing it, but that don't mean it's just gonna take off like you think it's gonna take off. It'll probably take off and it probably won't last. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, still, like, work for it, for it to show if it's meant for it to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I look at things, because we have to remember, nothing lasts forever. And no matter if I'm doing my hats or if I'm doing my whatever it is, if I'm doing something, that don't mean it's meant for it to last. I might just be like, I don't know where I'm gonna be able to go with it. They're gonna, hey, what you got next for next summer? What you got next for this spring and stuff like that? I don't know, but I'm gonna share my information where I get my product. I'm gonna share the information. I'm going back to the information part. Also, I'm gonna share the information, so once, if it's not meant for me, I have enough information to share for some, with somebody else, and they might go further than me, and I'll be good enough. Me personally, I would be happy that I shared the information, because they're taking off. You know what I'm saying? So what they did with their product, I didn't do. Not saying that it would have worked for me, because if what I feel like is working for me is working for me. But if it's not working for me, I can't say what they doing working for me. You feel me? But with the information I gave them, the info gave them. I mean, the info worked or whatever. So what they did with the information, they probably was like, okay, I'm gonna go buy this, buy that over here, and buy this over here, and buy this much here, buy that much here, and drop this color, drop that color with this color. It's just, and then it could work. Put that product, that logo, whatever, that song, that beat, whatever it is, that, that politic with this politician. It's just certain things that you can do and mix that could possibly work for you, but not for that person. Because you can look at it, everybody doing clothes, everybody does music, everybody does landscaping, everybody does podcasts, everybody does eyelashes, braids, everybody does the same thing. A lot of black people does the same thing. Like, right now, I'm actually doing my blogging. There's so many people doing this right now because they know what's behind it. But if you don't have the right information, or if you're not saying things that people like, and more whatever, it's not going to go nowhere. No matter how hard you push it, you got to have something that people actually like, and more, so people can actually keep giving you attention, the attention that you're looking for, and more. But if not, then it's not going to go nowhere. Like, you can push and just, man, I'm doing what I could, but people just not taking it like it. But you got to think, when it comes to the people in your hometown, your city, your little neighborhood, whatever it is, that's just them. the neighborhood and go outside the neighborhood, which is the streets. After the streets is the city. After the city is the state. No, and it just expands. There's more people in this world that might like it. They might, but then again, you never know, because you the only one pushing your product. You the only one got the info. You the only one that don't. It's just everybody needs to share and support. That's all I'm trying to get to say. We all need to share. We all need to support each other, because you never know how far it will take us. We just never know. And this not no cry for help. Please get this understood. This not a cry for help. This ain't none of them big ones or nothing like that. This is just some understanding shit that people need to understand and respect, because I'm going to support this. It's not nothing negative at all, but I'm definitely going to support it because I like it, because I feel like somebody else might like it. If I don't like it, when you come out with something else, I might like that too. Well, I might not like that too. And then you come out with a third. I might like the third product. I buy that. But I'm still going to push the other two because somebody else besides me might like it. You just never know, because there might be some people that's beside them people, besides you. But I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. If we supported each other like that, it'll be nice. But I don't think people think like that. I just don't think they do. But hey, who am I? I'm just a guy that feel like I need support, because that's just, and I don't need it to the point where I'm not getting it at all, or people just ignoring me, or we all need support. You know what I'm trying to do. I know what you're trying to do. I'm gonna push you. Push me. Have my back. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Don't do that fake shit. Don't do that. We're not doing that fake shit. If you don't rock with me, period, and you have a personal problem with me, then that's a different story. Talk to me on a personal level. We can talk offline. Talk to me on some other. But when it comes down to what I'm trying to let's say this. Once we finish talking about the personal, maybe that, like I said earlier, maybe that will allow you to support me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you then gain the respect to support me. So with that being said, don't force yourself to support somebody. Don't force yourself to support me, please. Don't force it. Don't fake it. Be 100. If you don't like my product, you don't like anything that I'm doing, you ain't gotta support it. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to. If you don't like me, if you got a personal issue, whatever the case is, you don't have to support. I'm just being honest. You ain't gotta support. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings or nothing like that. It never did, never will. It's just the fact that you gotta keep it. If you are a person that's 100% and claiming you a real person, then you would actually sit there and be honest with somebody else, because you're comfortable with being honest, But if you're not 100 with somebody, and they ain't gonna, because I didn't told people, like my kinfolk, like I say, my kinfolk, he asked me, do I like what he's doing? I didn't like the shirts. Didn't like it. And that's me being honest. But I said that I might not like it. Somebody else might like it though. And that's the thing. When you say that to a person, they could get hurt. Like me and him had a discussion to where he felt like I should support it regardless. And I respected that, because that's him being honest. But I look at this, like I said, if I support you, I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna share your shit because somebody else might like it. I'm not gonna buy it because I don't like it until it's something that I like, then I'll buy it. I'm still gonna share it regardless, because somebody else beside me might like it. That's my whole thing with this. My whole thing. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing. So at the end of the day, that is what I'm saying. Some people have egos. Some people are not used to hearing no. Some people are just want to have yes men around them, and I'm definitely not that. I might have been a little gullible back when I was young, you know what I'm saying? But as an adult, it's completely different with the way you have to think. You need to think, you know. So if anybody have a personal issue with you, or if you have a personal issue with somebody else, get that out, and maybe y'all be able to work together and figure things out, and maybe y'all can drop ideas to each other, because that's what it stems from, you know. Hurt. You ain't gonna support a person because you're hurt. Blah blah blah. Whatever the case is, get that out the way. You don't have to mess with each other after that either. Just know that y'all had some closure and you can move forward. You know what I'm saying? So go with that and be good that you was able to get that out the way. Then you might can come together on something, maybe not, who knows, but make, you know what I'm saying? Just, it might work out. You never know until you do it. So I'm closing with that, man. I'm done talking. I think when it comes down to support, when we supposed to support those that support us, do that. But don't make it seem the reason why you support me is only because we family. Don't make it seem like support me because you like the product and because we're family. Push it. If you don't like it, wait till something else drop. You might like it, but still push it. But don't just use that support me because I support you type, because it's like a contradiction in itself, which is weird. So when you hear me saying this, even me thinking about it's like weird, because you saying support it, but you saying don't support it. You know what I'm saying? So basically what I'm saying again, support it. Like it also. Well, not like it. If you whatever, support it because y'all are family. Y'all are family. Support it because y'all are family. But don't buy it if you don't like it. Basically what I'm saying. Don't like it. If you don't like it, don't buy it, but still support them. Now, in order for them to support you because you supported them, they have to like your product in order to support you. Well, no, that's still, they have to like your product in order for them to support you. No, I am saying it wrong. The product that you push that product, and that family member should push your product. Support me because I support you. Yeah, push that product and y'all both push each other's product. If you don't like it, don't buy it from each other. But still push it because I'm supporting you. We family, support you. I'm support you. Support me, support you. Now, somebody, if you don't like that family member product, push it still. Push it still. That's what I'm trying to say. Push it still. And somebody else, I think I've been saying it, but somebody else might like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so regardless, support those that support you. Push their product, you push each other product. Until you like each other product, buy it. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I'm sitting here thinking harder than what it really is. Maybe I'm just rambling. I don't even know. But I know I didn't say it before. I know because I said it on my Facebook Live and my Instagram Live, man. That's why I'm all over the place with my thoughts right now. But still, support the people that support you, man. Support them until it's something that you don't like. But still, like, support them. Support them. It's about to rain, man. What's really going on? Support them. If you don't like their product, wait till some product that come out that you like and support that. But no matter what, still push them. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody else might like you down the line or next to you, whatever. It's just a domino effect. That's how we gotta rock. You know what I'm saying? So it's the freshest blog you'll ever see. You know what I'm saying? FreshsFlowers, man. I want people to support each other. I want you to support me. I'm gonna support you because I know you personally. With everybody else, if you like their product, support them. If not, you ain't got, you know what I'm saying? But personally, you know what I'm saying? Yes, support. Support those that support you. That's all. Chill.